Hey, what's going on, guys? What's up, man? It's still fucking hot over here in Vegas, but I got a good review for you guys. A good movie that everyone should watch, even if you're not a fan of horror movies. Holy sheep shit, man. This movie's called Frontiers, a French horror movie. Came out in 2007, and it's very, very good. You guys should check it out. So Frontiers starts off with this band of thieves. It's this group of thieves, and I guess they stole some money, um, and they're on the run, pretty much in Paris. They're on the run, and they're just trying to get away. I guess trying to make a better life for themselves. So yeah, so we have this group of thieves, and they end up in this hotel, and this hotel is run by these people that like right off the bat. Well, these people are in. They're hiding something. There's something very sinister going on here, and yeah, I don't want to say too much about the plot, but I have to say, this movie, like towards the middle of this movie, I was like, oh my god, I already knew this movie was gonna be crazy. It sets the tone very well. The atmosphere is it's very creepy right off the bat, and you have like these very good actors and just overall good soundtrack. I mean, the movie really immerses you, and you're really sucked into this world, man, to this French world. Um, the movie is subtitled, so it's a French movie. So if you don't like subtitles or if you don't like reading, you're probably one of those people that don't not even gonna watch this movie if you don't like subtitles. I have to say that. But me having seen movies like Martyrs, Inside, and High Tension, if you like any of those movies, you'll love this movie. This movie is sort of like those movies with the gore turned up to the max, man. But yeah, right off the bat though, if I have to say, this movie reminded me of like a French version of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is freaking awesome. It's one of my favorite horror movies. So we got elements of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We got elements of the Hostel, the Hostel movies. But if you ask me, this movie wish, like fucking Hostel, wish it was this movie. Fucking Hostel was okay, but this movie does that fucking story way better, man. Let me tell you, man. So we have elements of that. Then we have elements of like of towards the end of the movie, there was like elements of martyrs in this, man, and I was like, holy shit, this scene reminds me of a scene in Martyrs. And I was like, holy shit, I couldn't get over it. I was like, wow, that's kind of cool, you know. But it's kind of weird considering this movie came out before Martyrs, like a year before it was released. Before Martyrs, Martyrs came out in 2008, and this movie came out in 2007. So that was weird, man. I guess this is kind of like a trend in French movies or something. I don't know, but oh my god, man, the movie is very engaging from beginning to end. There is some gore in here, and it's gore that comes out of nowhere too. It's very surprising. Like you'll see people getting killed, but it's very very creative in how they did it. The special effects were pretty good. Um, I like the twist in this movie too. There was some twist. I don't know, man. I wish I could tell you guys more about this movie without spoiling it, but I can't, because that would kind of defeat the purpose of you watching the movie. Um, what else? So yeah, the ending. Some people say that watch this movie say, "Oh, well, I see the ending. I saw the ending coming," but a lot of people won't see it coming. The ending is very, very, very original. I think. This movie is almost 2 hours long. It's like an hour and 45 minutes, I think. So it's not too long and not too short. But to be honest, this movie, if it would have been longer, I wouldn't have cared, man. It did drag a little bit. I'll say the first 45 minutes of this movie is a very dialogue driven. There's a lot of dialogue, a lot of talking, so you're just gonna have to deal with it, man. And trust me, if you wait it out, it gets really good. Like after those 45 minutes, it picks up full throttle, man. Fucking craziness to the fucking max, bro. Um, Now, it goes without saying that, yeah, you guys should definitely watch this fucking movie. I mean, it's up there with Martyrs, High Tension. I still haven't seen Inside, but as soon as I do, I will let you guys know. But it's definitely up there with this new French wave of horror movies, like, you know, like High Tension, Inside, and Martyrs. It's definitely up there with those movies, man. It's good enough to be up there with those movies, and I definitely recommend you guys buy this on Blu-ray if you can find it. Definitely a must-own horror movie for any horror movie fan. Even if you're not into like you know, like extreme horror or gory movies, this movie has a very good story too, man. Like whoever wrote this story, man, I give a lot of props, man. And you know what, man? Like, I'm thinking, like, why can't American horror movies be like this shit, man? Like French horror movies are much more creative now. Like these fucking American horror movies, it's a lot of the same shit now. American directors could learn a lot from fucking these fucking movies, these French movies, man. They're fucking like totally revolutionizing the horror genre, man. I definitely think that, and there's much more creativity in these movies, man. Like I don't know, man. They have to they have to learn something from this. Hollywood has to learn. And look, man, if you guys just put more thought into your horror movies, and people are actually gonna wanna, you know, watch it, man, and it won't give like these horror fans like, oh man, we're just gonna like do the same shit over and over. But nah, man. If you're like me and you're tired of like these American horror movies that are coming out, like this fucking movie that just came out, Slender Man, all this bullshit, man, that are just casuals. But you really, if you're looking for a real good horror, you're tired of the same old thing, I definitely recommend you guys check out these French horror movies, man. Like Inside, Martyrs, Frontiers, and which is the other one? I think I named all of them. Martyrs, Inside, High Tension, and Frontiers. Those four movies. Now, if you don't like none of those four movies after watching them, then man, I don't know, you have no soul. But anyways, that'll be it. And I'm glad to say that I finally saw this movie. I've been wanting to see it for quite some time now, and it definitely lived up to the wait, lived up to the hype, and I'm probably gonna watch it again around Halloween or probably sooner than that. But yeah, I will do another review, and I will see you guys later, and everyone stay safe, right? Stay cool. Peace.